How about it? And welcome into Cannata's in the Kitchen. Harry McCullough along with Tony DeZalvo. How you doing, big man?
Just great.
Boy, I had a good week, huh? Beautiful weather.
Week.
Great time to cook, right?
Time for some football.
It's always time. Always good at Cannata's now. You, the chef over at Cannata's. What's some of our specialties that we'll be looking at this week?
This week we have some fresh California seedless grapes, some fresh Louisiana sweet potatoes, Bartlett pears. In our meat department, some fresh ground chuck, ground 3 or 4 times daily, and also some assorted pork chops.
Well, great. Now, also in the 3-day sale, and then what you're going to do today.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about what you're going to do, and this is in the 3-day sale. We'll talk about the
pork tenderloin. We're going to season it, stuff it with a sprig of rosemary, roast it off, slice it, and top it with a pecan glaze.
Boy, that sounds good. Now, is that pretty easy to do? I guess after you watch this and you watch the YouTube, you can figure it out. But,
very simple.
But that's what we're always looking for. I mean, obviously, we got some complicated things that you guys do, but the easier the better sometimes.
Right. I mean, 3 or 4 steps, the same thing with a lot of them. You 3 or 4 ingredients, throw it in the oven, 20 minutes later, pull it out, slice it, and serve it.
Right. Okay. Well, great. What are we going to do, man?
All right. What I'm going to do is take these tenderloins and take a knife. Slowly, just watch your hand. Put a little slit throughout, sprig of rosemary straight in.
Right in it.
Right in it. It's going to season it throughout, very mild flavor. Again, any little seasoning, salt, whatever. Again, we make it in store. You buy ours or, any particular one. Season both sides. Throw them in a roasting pan.
So we're roasting this. Now, I've also seen this barbecued. You can do...
Right, you can throw it on the grill.
Right, you can do quite a few things with this, right?
Throw it in the oven, 375, for probably about 20 or so minutes. Again, check you've done this. All depends. You want to cook your meat thoroughly, but, all depends on you.
Now, what did you say? Now, that was just the rosemary in there and the seasoned salt?
Right. You just stick it in there. It's going to basically permeate throughout. Also, what I'm going to do is some fresh sauteed vegetables and a pecan glaze to go on top of it.
I see.
Also, that fresh Louisiana sweet potatoes, we got those. Going to be baking in the oven. Going to come out ready to serve later on. Again, simple glaze. Some apple cider vinegar, brown sugar, and of course the honey bear honey. Any particular brand, local. Local is actually best. And pecans.
Well, that looks good.
That just needs to come basically to a boil, and once that pork roast comes out, season it. Also, what we're going to do kind of on the lighter side is going to be some sauteed vegetables. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of garlic. Watch yourself, Harry, I don't want to get you.
Oh, I'm good, man, I'm good.
And some of our fresh vegetables, again, whatever you like. A few things on sale this week. And again, our squash zucchini on sale this week. I'm going to go ahead and chop some of that and throw that in there. And again, just 3 to 4 minutes. Kind of let it set. Turn your temperature down.
But look at the good colors. Of course, you got the garlic in there. You're sauteing. But the good colors, good smell,
healthy.
brings it on. Right. Absolutely. That just looks like a healthy meal, right? There was a diet back there. I don't know, you probably know it. It's actually, if you had to eat a certain amount of colors each day.
Right.
I don't know where it came from, but the different colors are you're eating different kinds of foods, and it actually, high in the antioxidants and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It was a color diet.
Yeah. Again, your greens are going to have a lot more antioxidants. The more green you eat, supposedly the healthier you get. Again, kind of like the truth behind the apple a day.
Right.
Vegetables instead of all them French fries and everything.
So again, what you got in here now?
Okay, I got some colored bell peppers, some fresh broccoli, zucchini, yellow squash, some red onions, a little bit of garlic, and just a little bit of olive oil.
Oh, it looks great.
Right. And let me check on that.
And we got honey and brown sugar and a couple other things cooking over here, right?
Yeah, that's that sweetened sugar you need to get in your diet every week.
Exactly. That's all part of it. That's a different color.
Right. It's that dark brown sugar color. All right. That sweet potato, I need to throw that back in the oven just for a minute, just to kind of finish him off.
Now, something interesting, you said that was first run sweet potatoes, right?
Right.
So that makes them as fresh as possible.
Right. It's this year's sweet potatoes, a lot of what you get in the stores, you know, and you'll look at the new crops. You know, you'll see the signs.
Right. That's a good idea for anybody looking for the freshest as they can be. A new crop means brand new.
Right. We've got a lot of new crops coming in this year. Your beans and everything are starting to become this year's. Again, fresher the better.
Right, because these things don't grow all year long, so
right.
So there's certain times of year where they're freshest as they can be, and this sweet potato crop is as fresh as it can be.
Right. Same thing with your pork tenderloins. You can throw that on a grill. It's just a real simple ingredient. Doesn't take a long cooking time. Again, you really don't want to muss and fuss over the stove. Take something simple, throw it together. You know, very simple, elegant meal.
Right. Absolutely. Very good. And the sweet potatoes are, you know, a little, when you talk to dietitians and all, a little better than a baked potato. You know, it's
a lot more antioxidants, a lot more.
And it tastes good. A lot of people go on those sweet potato fries and that kind of stuff.
Right. Again, that glaze, real simple.
Oh, yeah.
Now, kind of let it set. Same thing with the pork. Let it set before you cut it. One I stuck in there earlier just to kind of finish them off. That pork coming out shortly.
How long would you cook this, Tony?
About 20 minutes or so. You got to check your doneness on it, but for the most part, you don't want to cook it too well done. You don't want to go, you know, 180 degrees.
Right.
Probably about 145, 150.
Do you need to turn it over while you're cooking it or do anything like
probably about halfway through, you want to turn it over.
Okay.
You're going to get a lot of the caramelization on the bottom and the top. It's going to cook thoroughly, kind of like a roast.
Right. Okay. Well, good. That's all cooking. I tell you what, this might be a good time to take our break, and then we'll come back, and then we'll take a look at the finished product. Right. Boy, it looks really good. It smells real good. So we'll take a break. You can always check us out on the internet as well as Cannatas.com for this recipe and more. Go to Cannatas.com. Or you can watch this segment on HTV10.tv or go to YouTube and check us out at user HTV Homa. So always a good way to get involved and check us out. So we'll be right back with the final reveal right here on Cannata's in the Kitchen.
Some